Hi, I'm TJ with Forensic Detailing Garage located in Cranbrook, New South Wales, Australia. And today I want to talk about extractors and blowers. If you don't know, I'm a disaster detailer and I clean up crime scenes, I clean up government vehicles, I clean up disasters, mold, farm cars, and I've been doing this for a while. I don't want to sit there and say I'm an expert in an area, but I definitely know what I'm talking about. I'm always learning, so I don't want to say I'm an expert. I'm not at that peak, but I've been doing this for a very long time. Anyways, I want to talk about extractors. Now, I've had all types of extractors. I've gone from medium range to really expensive, $3,000 extractors. And I'm very happy with the cheaper ones. And I think that as detailers, sometimes we get overloaded by things that we don't need. And so I just want to go back to that cheapness because that's what we use in the shop. Now, my $3,000 vacuum, I had a $3,000 extractor. It did a beautiful job, but what happened was it did suck up water and it got into the engine. The company didn't say it was part of the warranty. Anyways, I ended up having a $3,000 brick after 2 years of owning it. These vacuums or extractors that you can get from Bunnings are anywhere from $50 to $100, and they work amazingly well. So you have usually two choices. You have a 10-liter tank and a 20-liter tank. Go with the 20-liter tank. I think there might be one bigger. I'm not sure. I don't ever get it. I usually just settle with the 20-liter tank. Now, the cool thing about this extractor is not only can it vacuum, it can also vacuum up liquids. It just depends on which filter you have in the vacuum, and it also can blow. So if we turn around here and we put the piping on the other side, like if we take this tubing here and put it right here, we're gonna have a blower. It's a great, great blower. But before I get into talking about that kind of stuff, I just want to talk about the functionality, how we use it. So when we're cleaning an interior of a car, we go in the car, we vacuum the car, so we vacuum all the debris out that we can, and then let's say we have the stains that we need to address. We put our chemicals down that we're gonna use to get out the stains, and then what will happen is you can see we have a steamer in the corner. The steamer works really well. This is the McCullen, so it's a cheap $500 steamer. The Karcher has a really nice steamer. It's over $1,000, but in most detailers' worlds, it's not efficient, it's not functional, and using a kettle is going to be a lot more efficient. So what we do is we sit there and vacuum out the car. We put down our chemicals. We might use a brush to brush in our chemicals. Now, chemicals I use are pretty aggressive when we don't want to get in the plastics. If you have some less aggressive chemicals like all-purpose cleaner or whatever, you probably can use a drill brush. But a drill brush, if I put this, like my chemicals on a drill brush and I start doing it, I'd end up blinding myself, give myself heaps of breathing problems, and then bleach the parts of the car that we don't want to do. So we always want to have it kind of controlled, but anyways, we scrub it down. Then what we'll do is put down the hot water. Now this hot water, usually I dump about 200 milliliters to maybe 300 milliliters and extract it. Now you have the standard a nozzle that comes with the vacuum like this, you can use to extract, but you might find that it doesn't really have a good suction in this point right here. You can get one of these the tools from Bunnings, the shampooer. Now the downside about it is when you have a proper shampoo machine, you'll have like a clear area right here so you can see the color of the liquid that you're sucking up. Because usually what you want to do is you want to make it so when you're cleaning that the liquid turns clear, and that's when you know the area is clean. Unfortunately with these you don't have that luxury. So one of the ways you can go around it is you can push down really hard and see what kind of liquid is forming right here and then take a guess at that. But if you're doing this and everything else, you should be able to know when you're using the kettle if everything's out by how it smells. And then also you can use your towels from KirkLand, KirkLand towels. You can get these at Coscto, and depending on the time of year, you can get them from as cheap as $20 for 36 to maybe $30 for 36. KirkLand's is the way to go for microfibre towels. They're not like high-end plushy towels, they're the workhorse towels. So when we're cleaning up the floor, these are gonna be the best towels to do, to use. Let's see here. And then another thing too is we were talking about filters. Sometimes these vacuums aren't the best for sand, and everybody has how they use for sand. I'm just gonna tell you real quick how we handle sand in the shop. So I use something called a Tornador. So my Tornador has a dual function. It has a feature where it blows, and then I can also hook it up to my vacuum cleaner with an attachment and have it suck as well. And that's great for me handling sand. Now, I want to be up in front with you guys. I want to be straightforward with you, because a lot of these people will lie to you about the limits of the vacuum cleaner and oversell it. There's no need to oversell this vacuum cleaner. The filters on the vacuum cleaner just depends on how much you use them. You might have to change them once a week. The filters are, I think you get 3 for $10, or it might be 15. Anyways, it just depends on how much you use them. You have to change the filters. Now, the sand on the filter can be a little bit hard. It can be hard on the engine, but again, these things are $100. So you can see how nasty my filter is now. This filter needs to be changed. So it's a foam filter. And I just want to show you, with the dirty filter, because when your filters are dirty, you lose a lot of power. With the dirty filter, I want to show you how powerful this is. So I'm going to set down the mic. I know not the best demonstration, but they are powerful. It's not like you're using a little Dyson portable vacuum cleaner. Then what we're going to do is we're going to turn it around. Now, I'm going to lose, the hose is going to go all over the place, because that's how powerful the blow is. So let's see here. Now, I'm not sure how well that's showing, but this thing can really blow something. I mean, it blows with no problem at all. And the reason why you'd want to have a blower, so sometimes people are looking at it, especially when they're doing ceramic coatings or washing the exterior of a car, is you'll get like water particles that are in the mirrors. Now, if you're using a professional grade ceramic coating, the downside about professional grade ceramic coating is most of them, when they hit water, will instantly cure and harden on you, which make your job really hard. So you usually want to go around the car and blow. Now, the thing is, you can get blowers that are specifically for car detailing. They can start at $300 to $500. This is $50. If you're not happy and you want to get something with a longer hose or whatever, and you just want to save money, because, I mean, literally in this field, everybody tries to rip you off. Go and get a dog grooming dog grooming blower. Those are going to be $100. You can get them from Amazon, and they're just as powerful, but there's such low demand for them that that could be the way to go. Now, the awesome thing about this versus your car blowers is this thing is incredibly light, maybe weighing up to 5 kilos max. So if you have to walk around the car, you might have to hold this and blow it as you're walking around the car. It's totally doable, easy to handle. I'm trying to think if I've covered everything I wanted to cover today. I think I have. I'm just doing my old man thing. I don't have a script in front of me, but if you have to buy the filters again, you get them at Bunnings, three for $10 or 3 for $15. This depends on when you get them. Just keep on changing the filters. And for me in my shop, I'm not going to show you, but we actually have several of these vacuum cleaners. So this one right now, because what happens as they age, they go down the ladder. So when they're brand new, we use them for just purely vacuuming. After maybe 3 or 4 months, then they go to extracting. And then after that, they're just backup extractors. These vacuums, this one can easily last a year. I have 2 other vacuums sitting over here that have lasted, one's almost going on to 2 years now, and it's still just as powerful. And so hopefully I'm saving you money. Hopefully this is helpful, and you're not going to fall for the hype and be able to save some money for something that really matters. Hey, I'm TJ with Forensic Detailing Garage. I hope you guys have a great day.